Okay, here's my vlog for the first of the month. Obviously, it's been July 2023. What I've been up to. I haven't been up to much really. I've had to do some work inside my house. Thought it would have been finished up by now, but there's still a lot more to do. And then I have some family pressing things have come up at the moment with my family, so some of that's been put on the back burner. Had a little trouble with some electrical work, and it ended up blowing out the main fuse. So for a few hours, a couple of days ago, we didn't have any power at all, and I was really worried because not so much for the TV or the internet, because I can live without that stuff, but things like having a mobile phone and not being able to charge it, and the landline not being able to work. And obviously, if you consider, obviously you got health problems, if anything, come up, it would have been very difficult to contact anybody. Although I did have power, but only about maybe 5 or 6% left on my battery power, and then managed to get the call out the people to come and actually fix the issue. And obviously I had to wait for a few hours, but I'm just so grateful and glad that it wasn't anything totally major that was the problem. Otherwise, it could have gone on for days or God knows however how long. So I'm only glad that it was something as simple as the main fuse. But in that aspect, there's still some little issues we need to sort out in regards of that. But I'm just thankful. Sometimes in life we take things for granted, whether it's things like electricity, water, hot water, having heating, things like even something as trivial as what you might think of as being the toilet, and even which also sounds horrible because it's not the most thing that springs to mind in excitement and have to use one. But in the past, all these things that we've had problems with, or they've broken. When you lose all these things, which we all take for granted, you don't realise how much you kind of really need them until you need them. So I'm just kind of grateful, and it makes you kind of more appreciative of the things that you have. And we take things for granted. Same thing with human life, basically. Obviously, you can have people, loved ones that you lose, or friends that you lose. And so I would say to people out there, whether it's your loved ones or friends that you have in your life, make sure you keep them dear to you, because you don't know what's going to happen. And it's very easy sometimes when people sit there and think, sometimes someone's got maybe born with health conditions. Sometimes somebody could be as strong as an ox, no history of health problems, and then within, bam, something just happens. For example, one of my mum's friends' kids' sons, and he's a grown man, not exactly young, I don't know how old he is, but he's older than 40, I would say. My mum's friend found out that her son died, and you can understand from a parent, obviously, outliving your own child, and how much that would upset, and what can do, and what happened to you. So as I said before, cherish the people around you in this world, because you don't know what is or isn't going to happen. So sometimes life things is about taking things for granted. So other things I've been up to, I've been building up my collection of books. Forbidden Planet, I've had a sale on, and I still do actually, and so you can check on there, forbiddenplanet.com, or you have to pay for delivery if you're going to get it on there. And they've been doing a lot of their hardback mostly, and some softback books, where some of the books that they've had, they're maybe like £30, and they're selling them for like a £5 now, or even £2.99, and they're big, and they're usually about £30. So I've got so there's a couple that I bought when I went to hospital, and a friend of mine who was working in central London, because I couldn't get down there because of health problems, he was working in the area, so he got me the books. So I've got a collection of video game, TV show, and movie related books. So you will be seeing that. I haven't filmed the videos yet on my YouTube channel, so keep a lookout for that. So I've got a little bit something different, because I haven't done anything book related in terms of book art, in quite a long while. So keep a lookout for that in the near future. Still got some of my video games to videos to upload. Some of them even I bought from Christmas, and even the Christmas before that, but I've forgotten that I've had those. So I've got to upload those, because I'm running out of memory. Not memory on my phone, but the Apple, when you get the the cloud memory, so which backs up your stuff. So unless you pay more, well, which I'm not prepared to do. So you got that. So I got that to upload. I have bought a couple of, a few video games that I need to upload as well. I bought a couple yesterday, and they were to me absolute bargains, especially one of them, which you'll see. And I've done a video for those two. I bought a couple of DVD movies. They're actually animated. They're actually DC animated movies. So look forward to that. Obviously, I'm usually a Blu-ray man, but these particular items aren't available on Blu-ray, so it's just gonna have to be the DVD version, which is fine by me. So I've got those videos to film. I've been playing FIFA 22. Now the reason why I was playing FIFA 23 was because I had Game Pass, and of recent Xbox, obviously if you got or Game Pass Ultimate, part of the EA Play, you can either get it through EA Play, just get the app to get the EA games, or you can get Game Pass Ultimate, which gives you the Game Pass games and obviously the EA games. I was playing FIFA 23, obviously that's out of date now with football season finished like a month ago, and obviously that's going to start again in August. So I was playing that, but because it's still quite expensive to buy, I've bought FIFA 22, and I've obviously the teams, obviously 3 teams get relegated, 3 teams come up, so it's a little bit out of date. With my particular team, I use Tottenham. Any of the latest transfers, I've put them in there, and 1 or 2 big ones from some big teams that I remember. I've done a little bit of transfers here and there, and obviously aside from the kits not being up to date, that's not really kind of an issue. And FIFA 22, FIFA 23 don't play that far differently, considering I got it for like £3, just over £3. I'm not going to scoff at that price. So I've been playing FIFA 22, been doing some live streams on Twitch, starting to get my groove back on FIFA, because obviously I don't play it hardcore every year like what some people do, but I'm getting better and better and better at it, so kind of happy there. Still always room for improvement. So I've been playing FIFA 22, and a couple of really good goals I've recorded them via the Xbox Series X, and then I've uploaded those to my YouTube channel. I've actually got 2 more great good goals that I scored, which I need to upload, so I've done that. I need to decide what playthrough my next playthrough is going to be. It might be possibly Resident Evil 4. I'm not 100% sure. Also, I was a bit worried with the copyright stuff in it, but via YouTube Studios you can mute segments if you get problems here and there, so I might do that, or I might play something else completely different. So I don't know, I haven't decided yet what I'm going to play, but I've got plenty of games to play via either Xbox One, Series X, PS4 or PS5. Obviously no Nintendo, obviously for reasons that people know about, because obviously I'm streaming it directly from the console, so I've got that to look forward to. I did go and see The Flash, which people see my initial impressions. Maybe I might do a big proper review later down on the line, but I really enjoyed it. And yeah, I know the controversy behind stuff about it, but I'm only judging it by the actual film itself. But I actually really enjoyed it, so you can see my initial impressions of what I thought coming to cinema, and that's kind of really great for me because I haven't been to the cinema since the pandemic first started. So that was probably, maybe about 3 or 4 years ago, when I used to go on these Saver Tuesdays, which they don't do anymore. So the price of the cinema tickets, my local Empire Cinema, $7.99. Doesn't matter what time of day you go. I would have loved to go and see the Indiana Jones and Dial of Destiny, which I don't know if I'm going to see, but I will try to. And obviously later on this month we've got a Mission Impossible, The Reckoning Part 1 out, gonna be out something in July, so I might try and see those films, and then obviously do a similar thing with a initial reviews and that. Also, you've seen the usual stuff with me with my rant videos and other little videos where I've made where I've just commenting on what I've been seeing on social media, where it's obviously people complaining and moaning about things that they don't have an expertise in. Obviously, we've got stuff to do with film critics, CGI, all that debate. I'm hoping to do more debates in the future in regards of certain stuff that I see that catch my eye and I have a personal interest in. But yeah, that's what I've basically been up to. So yeah, this is my update vlog for July 2023.